This is the Rangers Postcast, your instant game reaction for the Texas Rangers, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, on Tuesday night, it was a Rangers reset. Last night, it was a Rangers return. And today, it was a Rangers repeat, as the Rangers could not get the clutch hits. They could not even score a run. And they left 10 men on base. And now they will soon be leaving Boston after a 5-0 shutout loss at the hands of the Red Sox. Shut out for the fifth time this season, now 5 games out in the AL West, and don't look now, but the Rangers have dropped 6 consecutive series. Here we go. Welcome into the Rangers Postcast, your team every day, and in our case, your team every single game. My name is Jeff Biggs, longtime host and reporter. Thank you, especially today on a weekday, for watching Locked On Sports Rangers, your destination after every single game. And of course, you can also find the great work on the Locked On Rangers podcast feed with Bryce Paterick every single day. I know Bryce is going to have a lot to say about this one today and a lot about this series as the Rangers go down again and they fall to the Red Sox by the final of 5-0.
This is what you'll be talking about.
As always, we want to welcome you via the comment crew. If you would like to be a part of the show, we know that already some of you have already jumped in. As always, we appreciate your support and letting you have your voices be heard. Sounds like right now, maybe the Rangers hitters have too many voices going on. I meant what I said on Tuesday night. Whatever the Rangers did when they came to the ballpark on Tuesday night at Fenway, when I said that they had their swagger back, I meant that wholeheartedly. That was not just me being a cheerleader. I meant that. They looked different. They approached the game differently. They had just a different body language and swagger about them, the way that they approached the plate and went through their at-bats. But last night looked like more of the same, just not able to get the clutch hits. And then today was really, really rough. And look, it's a collective effort for sure. But, man, I mean, what a tough day for Marcus Semien. Came up with runners on first and third in the first inning, came up with the bases loaded in the third, made out on both of those, obviously, and they just cannot get the clutch hits when we need it. So we're going to talk about the Rangers offense. We're going to talk about the start today for Jack Leiter and also just kind of where the Rangers go from here. We know they're going on to Detroit, but where do they go from here and what happens next? So we're going to do that. Let's kind of get into the turning point of this game.
Time to reveal where the game was won or lost. It's the turning point.
Well, I think, again, as I said, I mean, the Rangers had some chances early, but unfortunately, young Jack Leiter was a little shaky early, and I felt bad for him because he really did settle down. I know he retired, I think, 8 or 9 Red Sox in a row after they had scored. But in that second inning, bottom of the second, Trevor Story, a leadoff walk, goes to second on a balk. Carlos Narvaez, he walks, and then Rafaela, I should say, walked. Wild pitch allowed Story to score, and then Duran grounded out to make it 2-0. And 2-0 should not be the end of the ball game, but the way the Rangers are going right now, 2-0 is like the end of the world, and should not be that way at all. I mean, I really, even though they went down 2-0, I was really, really kind of hoping, okay, this guy Bio is not great. The Red Sox bullpen is not lights out by any stretch. And I was really hoping that we'd see, rather than the Rangers getting out to a lead and then holding on to it, I wanted to see a little fight today. I thought, after losing last night, series on the line, getaway day, final game at Fenway, really wanted to see some fight. And, down 2-0, I thought, okay, here's an opportunity for the Rangers to rally and step it up and find a way to grind out a win and show that they're on the right track and on their way back. But it just did not happen. It did not happen. They had chances later in the game as well, but they could not hit. And I said this last night, and I don't want to continue saying it, but I don't think we can ignore it. This awesome Rangers bullpen, for the first month plus, is all of a sudden now kind of leaking a little bit. And, it's starting to become just a bit of a concern. And I think, again, there is just so much pressure right now on not only the starters, but all the pitchers on this staff that, one mistake and, it's over. And so really, really disappointing. They had chances. Corey Seager had the day off. Jock Peterson walked a bunch, but then couldn't get a clutch hit. Barnhart was okay. He got some hits, but for naught. And so, again, this Rangers offense shut out for the 5th time this season. They left 11 men on base, and the struggles continue. And I think for Bruce Bochy and now Brett Boone and Justin Ville, they're going to have to kind of dumb it down a little bit, kind of just simplify things a little bit, because I think right now, you can't have these guys out there thinking too much. They need to find a way to get their swagger back, get their confidence back, and get some momentum. But man, it just seems like everybody is just trying to find a way to get out of it and grind their way out of it, and it's just not working. It's really painful to watch. And then, I think the other issue is, if you're Bruce Bochy and you're Chris Young, you're trying to be patient with your veterans, but man, Marcus Semien, that was tough today. And Jock Peterson's still not able to get a home run. These are key players on your team, and they got to get going here. You don't want to obviously keep losing like this and continue falling further behind in the standings. I thought Jack Leiter, like I said, a little shaky early, but settled down, ended up going 5 1/3, 3 runs, 3 hits, 4 walks, big walks, and 3 strikeouts. The tough thing for Jack is, and I said this last night about Tyler Mahle, is that, 3 runs or Mahle 2 runs, that's, in today's baseball, that's pretty good. It's not horrible. It's certainly good enough to win, but man, because the offense is struggling so much, it just makes it seem like they're not good starts. Like, oh man, they gave up a run, they're horrible. Because if you give up a run, you're probably going to lose. And so, this team is really, really in a funk. And I don't know. I thought Sunday, and then Tuesday, I thought, okay, a couple of games back to back. I thought, that they had finally kind of gotten their swagger back, but clearly I was wrong. That they are not back. And I have to make one little comment really quick before I take my lone break. I'm not trying to be a jerk here or pick on anybody or single anybody out, but there was an incident in the bottom of the fifth when Rafael Devers knocked in a run. I think that made it 3-0 at that point, maybe 4. I got to double check. But when he got to first base, he and Jock Peterson were laughing it up. And I maybe, if you want to jump in, if you want to correct me, if I'm overreacting or if I'm being too sensitive or too nitpicky, but man, that really bothered me. I mean, I understand we're in a day and age of fraternizing and everybody's buddies and they have the same agent and most of them it's Scott Boras and I get all that, but man, there's a time to have fun and to laugh, but you're playing a rubber game and your team is kind of really fighting to kind of get back in the groove, and I just don't think that's the time or the place to be laughing it up with the opponent who just knocked in a critical run. Like to me, I'm not. There's nothing fun or funny at that moment. I'm livid, because I'm thinking, man, there's a good chance we're not going to win again today. I don't want to lose again. I'm sick of losing, right? And so that really kind of bothered me. I don't like that. I think, you guys want to be buddies, you want to hang out, you want to do your thing, that's fine. But when you get between the lines, when you get into the season and you're fighting, for a championship, I think that needs to be that, winning and, your teammates. I mean, why are you laughing when, he just hit one of your pitchers? I just really kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So anyway, we're going to take our lone time out. When we come back, we're going to hear from you via the comment crew. Get your thoughts. This is the Rangers Postcast. All right, I want to talk to you about Supply House. As you know, getting the supplies you need, right, from the site made for the skilled trades is Supply House. Whether you're in plumbing, HVAC, or electrical work, Supply House is the reliable way to order products online. Their easy-to-use website is packed with helpful resources and the latest product info to help you get the job done right. Plus, with a complete inventory of over 200,000 parts from 400 plus top brands, you'll find exactly what you need delivered fast from coast to coast. So if you need help with an order, Supply House offers expert support and industry-leading service, so you'll always talk to a real person. And for trade pros looking for an extra edge, their free Trade Master program offers exclusive perks like a dedicated phone line, free shipping, and discounts on every order. Thousands of skilled professionals are already taking advantage. Now it's your turn. Join the Trade Master program today at supplyhouse.com/TM and start ordering plumbing, HVAC, and electrical supplies with just a few clicks. Plus, use promo code SH5 for 5% off your first order. That's supplyhouse.com. Also want to talk to you about FanDuel. As you know, the NBA playoffs are in full swing. Not here in Dallas, unfortunately, but every night delivers highlight-worthy performances. major momentum shifts, and can't miss moments. Whether it's a game-winning shot or a breakout player, there's never been a better time to get in on the action. FanDuel makes it easy to stay in the game before tip-off and live. With player props, performance trends, and same-game parlays, fans have more ways than ever to play smart and win big. Now, you can find out which players are showing up in the biggest moments, and you can kind of track their trends to help you build your next bet. All right. And if you got a read on who's heating up, why not back it up with a same game parlay? Now, you can check FanDuel. All right. And you can check current playoff odds. And if you're new to FanDuel, it is the perfect time to sign up. Head to FanDuel.com and place your first $5 bet. If it wins, you'll get $200 in bonus bets. All right. So make every moment more with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. All right. Kind of a nutty series for the Rangers. They have not won at Fenway won a series at Fenway since 2015. But if you're looking for a snack that is both delicious and nutritious, crack into a good source of protein with Wonderful Pistachios. Wonderful Pistachios is one of the highest protein nuts. Each 1 ounce serving has 6 grams of protein, giving you over 10% of your daily value. Plus, they're packed with fiber and better for you unsaturated fats to help keep you feeling fuller longer. Now, no shells. Wonderful Pistachios are for that grab-to-go ease. And if you like the satisfying crack of opening each shell, it's like meditation. So whether you're running between meetings or dropping off the kids, Wonderful Pistachios are the snack that works as hard as you do. So get snacking and get cracking with a snack that packs a protein punch. Visit wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more. Okay, thank you for that. Welcome back to the Rangers postcast. The Rangers fall today at Fenway 5-0. Want to hear from you via the comment crew. We got Leo Vallone in today. 2/3 of all outs were in the air or strikeouts. This team has lost its way in understanding what productive hitting is. Yeah, hard to argue with that. Aaron McKendry from Northern Ireland. Thank you, Aaron, for jumping in, my friend. Thank you for the kind words. And he notes so many left in scoring position today. Tough day, not an easy series next against the Tigers. No doubt they're going to face the reigning AL Cy Young Award winner, Tarek Skubal, on the mound tomorrow night in the opener in Detroit. Train Guy says, good grief, I'm starting to think we're allergic to hitting in scoring position. It is so bad, it's irritating. Yep, no doubt about it. Eagle Run 23 says, everyone on Tuesday was all like, we're back. I listened to that one while driving, couldn't join on chat. We are not back. No, not yet. John Crabtree says, doesn't look like it matters who the hitting coach is. This team sucks at scoring runs. And Capra Obscura says it takes more than a flippin' day and a half to change years of habits. You know, it's funny that you say that, Capra. Yeah, you know, I was going to make the point in my open that, you know, it's been, a year and a half since 2023, and they certainly didn't get to where they're at right now in a game and a half, and it is certainly going to take more than a game and a half to get them out of it, for sure. So I would agree with that. Like I said, I think they just needed to take a breath. You know what? I'm not going to say they need to do this or do that. They're professionals. They get paid well. They need to hit and they need to win. And they know that. We know that. And so hopefully it will start again sooner rather than later. But disappointing because I thought, like I said, I thought Sunday and Tuesday might have been a legit turn of the corner. And unfortunately, they took a couple steps back in Boston. On to Detroit, though. I think I can say this with a little bit of certainty. After Detroit, the Rangers do get to return home to take on the Rockies. Maybe that will get the offense going on paper. It should. And as Eagle Run says, swing at good pitches, hit baseball good. I love that. Simple, short, and sweet, and right to the point. And yeah, I could not agree with you more. All right. That's going to do it for today's show. Hey, thank you guys. I know you're working and doing different things. The fact that you made time to still check in and be a part of this show, appreciate it very much. I will be back with you again on Friday night. Don't forget, before that, Eagle Run says that didn't work on his Little League team either. Don't forget, Bryce Patrick will be back with, I know what will be a loaded Friday show tomorrow, and I will be back with you after the opener tomorrow night in Detroit. We'll see what Patrick Corbin can do on the mound as he goes up against Tarek Skubal. All right, that's going to do it. Final today from Fenway. The Rangers fall to the Red Sox. Unfortunately, 2 in a row, they lose the series 5-0, the final. This has been the Rangers Postcast.